The Our Lady of Perpetual Soccer School in itself was a seed planted and nurtured by a husband and wife team from Lawag City, Ilocos Norte, Mr. Dionisio Alonso Salvador Sr. and Mrs. Carmen Caday Salvador. It was divine inspiration that led the couple to put up a daycare center in 1976. It had an initial enrollment of 50 toddlers housed in a non-operational pelota court along the old Bayan-Bayanan Avenue, corner Molavi Street in Marikina. In 1978, the daycare center was registered as a formal school in the Securities and Exchange Commission under the name Our Lady of Perpetual Soccer School, and relocated on rented lots in the corner of Bayan-Bayanan Avenue and T. Bugalyon Street. OLOPSC provided relevant and quality yet affordable education to the youth in Marikina. As enrollment steadily increased, a new level was added each school year, completing the pre-elementary, elementary, and secondary courses. By the year 1985, OLOPSC was already operating under full government recognition. It wasn't long after when OLOPSC acquired a 1.3-hectare lot along General Ordonez Street in Concepcion, Marikina in 1985. The school gradually expanded and more structures were built, giving rise to OLOPSC's new home and a comfortable second home to students from Marikina and neighboring cities and municipalities. Alongside the structural expansion, OLOPSC enhanced its curricula to make its students more competitive in intellectual, cultural, and other educational endeavors. As a result, both the grade school and high school were able to maintain impressive records, ranking among the top schools nationwide in government examinations such as the NCEE, NSAT, and NEAT. These achievements fueled the school's desire to extend its service through education as it opened its college department in 1995, thus changing its name to Our Lady of Perpetual Soccer College. Operating under the same mission of academic excellence and character building, OLOPSC began offering tertiary education not only to its high school alumni, but also to graduates from other public and private schools. This constant evolution and incessant passion for excellence are the reasons why OLOPSC is among the competitive academic institutions in the country today, and one of the best choices for honing young minds.
everyone. I am Miss Ayoni Soriano from Cluster 2 Senior High School Guidance Center, and I will be your host for today's Virtual Parents Orientation. Kindly find a comfortable spot where you can sit back and relax as we share important details about the upcoming school year 2024-2025. But before we begin our orientation, let us have our opening prayer followed by the Philippine National Anthem and the OLOPSC hymn.
Heavenly Father, we come to you today with humble hearts, seeking your guidance and wisdom as we begin this program. Lord, we ask that you would bless every person who has gathered here today, and that you would be present with us in a special way. We pray that this program would be a time of learning, growth, and fellowship for all of us. Help us to listen to one another with open hearts and open minds, and to support one another as we strive to serve you in all that we do. Please give us the strength and the courage to follow your will, and to use the gifts and talents you have given us to make a positive difference in the world. We pray all of this in your holy name. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Ang mamatay ng
Once again, a pleasant afternoon to everyone. To start off our program, let us welcome our remarkable and inspirational OLOPS President, Dr. Armida Salvador Samaniego, for her opening remarks.
Good day and welcome to the virtual OLOPS Parents Orientation for the school year 2024-2025. As we embark on another academic year, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for choosing OLOPS as your partner in nurturing and educating your children. Your trust and support inspire us to continually strive for excellence in providing a holistic education that empowers and enables our learners to be future ready. This year marks a significant milestone in our journey as we celebrate the 5th anniversary of my tenure as president of this institution. It is a privilege to serve this vibrant community, and I am committed to ensuring that we maintain the high standards of education and values that OLOPS is known for. In line with our mission to provide a dynamic and responsive learning environment, we are excited to implement the Matatag curriculum in Kinder, grades 1, 4, and 7 this year. This curriculum supports the government's National Learning Recovery Program and is designed to enhance the academic and personal growth of our students, preparing them for the challenges and opportunities of the future. Our commitment to fostering a nurturing, supportive environment extends beyond academics. We believe in the importance of instilling values, critical thinking skills, and a sense of social responsibility in our students. We aim to cultivate not just intelligent minds, but also compassionate hearts and resilient spirits. To our new parents, welcome to the OLOPS family. To our returning parents, thank you for your continued trust and partnership. Together, we will create a supportive community that encourages our students to reach their fullest potential. Thank you for joining us today. I look forward to a fruitful and successful school year ahead. Let us work together to make this academic year a memorable and impactful one for our children. At OLOPS, we are dedicated to empowering and enabling our learners to be future ready. May God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Samaniego, for your heartfelt and warm welcome message to our esteemed parents and students. Indeed, this is just a preview of their exciting journey ahead this school year. I do believe that the strength of a school lies in its people who are faithfully embodying its mission and solidifying its vision. With that, allow me to present to you the members of the Board of Trustees, Senior High School administrators, faculty, and staff. The Board of Trustees. Mrs. Carmen C. Salvador, OLOPS Chairman, Board of Trustees. Dr. Armida Salvador Samaniego, OLOPS President and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Aristofanes C. Salvador Sr., Vice President for Administration and Board of Trustees. Mrs. Rose Editha Salvador Flores, Vice President for Institutional Affairs and Director for Human Resource. Mr. Jerry S. Hernandez, Vice President for Finance and Board of Trustees. Mr. Alexander C. Salvador, Board of Trustees. Mr. Dionisio C. Salvador Jr., Board of Trustees. Attorney Olpiano P. Sarmiento III, Board of Trustees. Dr. Ramon E. Puray, Board of Trustees. The Senior High School Administrators. Mrs. Perpetua R. Hernandez, High School Principal. Mrs. Cara Elaine E. Tubat, Assistant Principal for Administration. Mr. Jomil U. Valispin, Assistant Principal for Academics. The Strand Chairs for Senior High School. Ms. Maria Cecilia C. de la Cruz, ABM Strand. Ms. Giselle L. Bien, STEM Strand. Ms. Janine K. R. San Juan, UM Strand. Ms. Annalie I. Guevara, TVL ADT Strand. Mr. Elvin A. Mutuk, Research and Communication. Senior High School Coordinators. Mr. John Melvin P. Alfonso, Coordinator for Student Activities. Ms. Yasmin A. Abubakar, Coordinator for Student Formation. The Senior High School Faculty. The Academic Support Staff. Registrar. Mr. Daniel B. Ambrosio, Registrar Head. Guidance Center. Ms. Cassandra K. U. Florentino, High School to College Guidance Head. Ms. Maria Ayumi Sky G. Soriano, Guidance Associate for Grade 11 and 12 Morning Shift. Ms. Judy Ann L. Andal, Senior High School Guidance Secretary. Ms. Jerica E. Lopez, Guidance Associate for Grade 11 Afternoon Shift. Ms. Pauline R. Palis, Guidance Associate for Grade 12 Afternoon Shift. Senior High School Office Staff. Mrs. Johan Grace B. Salvador, Senior High School Office Assistant. Ms. Patricia Ann G. Katapang, Senior High School Office Assistant. The Learning Resource Center. Ms. Susan O. Pador, Preschool to College Chief Librarian. Ms. Karina A. Pagaspas, IT Assistant. Mr. Charlie P. Mestroya, AV Technician. Ms. Neri Kathleen S. Amiong, Library Clerk. The Non-Academic Support Staff. Health and Clinic. Mrs. Charmaine Jane C. Santos, Health and Clinic Head. Ms. Krisha Angela D. Hakbang, School Nurse. Ms. Lenida M. Bakungan, Nurse Assistant. IT Department. Mr. Rafi Bitong, IT Supervisor. Mr. Lawrence Flores, IT Assistant. Mr. Alvin Basto, IT Assistant. Campus Ministry. Ms. Maria Dolor Cahayon, Campus Ministry Head. Mrs. Perla G. Saison, Campus Ministry Clerk. Institutional Affairs. Mr. Armani Salvador, School Promotions Assistant. Ms. Kyla Faith Hernandez, School Promotions Assistant. Safety and Security Department. Mr. Eduardo B. Pascual, Security Head. Maintenance. Mr. Joy L. Adeno, Head Maintenance. Housekeeping Staff. Ms. Bebeline O. Labitan, Housekeeping Staff Officer in Charge. And now, we have arrived at the most anticipated part of the event. To present the curricular program, may we all welcome a great mentor, our high school principal, Mrs. Perpetua R. Hernandez.
Our beloved OLOPSC Chairman, Madam Carmen C. Salvador, our hardworking and inspiring President, Dr. Armida Salvador Samaniego, dear parents and teachers, good day to all. I am Mrs. Perpetua R. Hernandez, the OLOPSC High School Principal. Thank you for entrusting your children's education to us for school year 2024-2025. I extend a warm welcome to you and your children to the Senior High School Department. Rest assured that we are dedicated to ensuring the safety of your children and remain committed to providing quality education now that we are back in the school. At this point, let me introduce the Senior High School Academic Program. I trust that this presentation will address any questions you may have about your children's education for this school year. The presentation will be as follows: school calendar, senior high school curriculum, senior high school track and strands, learning areas and time allotment, learning delivery framework, course requirements, grading system, year-end honors and awards, and scholarship grant. Let's take a look at the school calendar this school year. The opening of classes in senior high school was last July 24, 2024, Wednesday, and the school year will end on April 30, 2025, also on a Wednesday. Based on the DepEd school calendar, the senior high school shall be in 2 semesters. I will be showing you the calendar per semester this school year. The first semester starts July 24, 2024 and will end November 29, 2024 with 97 days. Second semester will start December 2, 2024 and will end April 30, 2025 with 97 days, with a total of 194 school days for the school year. What is the senior high school curriculum of OLOPSC and what learning approach does OLOPSC Senior High School employ in instruction? For this school year, the high school will have 2 curricula: Matatag curriculum for grade 7 and the K-12 basic education curriculum for grades 8 to 12. OLOPSC Senior High School utilizes the understanding by design approach as the core framework for classroom instruction, aimed at making learning more effective and enduring. This K-12 basic education program. The curriculum under the K-12 program includes the universal kindergarten, 6 years of grade school, 4 years of junior high school with an additional 2 years for senior high school, which means that a student has to spend 13 years to complete the basic education program, including the kindergarten. What is senior high school? Senior high school is a 2 years of in-depth specialization for students depending on the occupation or career track they wish to pursue. Senior high school intends to provide time for students to consolidate acquired academic skills and competencies relevant to the job market. Is senior high school mandatory? Can a junior high school completer skip grades 11 and 12? The answer for the first question is yes. Senior high school is mandatory for all students under the K-12 program. Students under this program should finish first the senior high school before they can enroll in college. Is senior high school part of the basic education? Again, the answer is yes. Senior high school is part of the basic education and is definitely not a ladderized education program in college. All schools, whether colleges or universities, will offer exactly the set of subjects in senior high school. The only difference is the clustering of subjects per semester for 2 years. Entry into the college or university of your child's choice will still be depending on the regular admission procedure of the school or university. Are the offered tracks and strands in OLOPSC? OLOPSC morning shift offers the academic track with the following strands: ABM or Accountancy, Business and Management. This strands for students whose interests are in business management and plan to take economics, business administration or management, accountancy and marketing, and others. The second is STEM: Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics. This strand is appropriate for those who are competitive in mathematics and science and are interested in studying pure and applied sciences and engineering in college. The third one is HUMSS, Humanities and Social Sciences. This strand is for students who want to take up liberal arts, journalism, communication arts, psychology, and other social science courses in college. We also used to offer General Academic Strand or GAS, but due to lack of enrollees, we did not include it in the offering for this school year. Students who would like to take Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood track or TBL and Arts and Design track or ADT shall enroll in the OLOPSC Senior High School afternoon shift. The OLOPSC Senior High School offers the two strands of the TVL track. Number 1, Home Economics. The Home Economics strand offers various specializations that can lead to livelihood projects at home. This strand aims to give students job-ready skills that can help them find the right employment. Subjects in home economics can also lead to national certification based on TESDA standards. Below are the specialization under the home economics strands: bread and pastry production, cookery, food and beverage services, and tour guiding services. Second one is Information and Communication Technology strand. Under this strand, students can learn to write computer programs, illustrating and designing websites. Students will also be taking up Java programming that would be essential if they are planning to work in creative technological fields. Specialization under ICT. The specialization below are courses under the ICT strand. The first one is animation. It is specialization in which students express their visual creativity through drawing, storytelling, and other visual media with the aid of computer technology. Computer programming. This specialization is designed to provide students with the technical skills and knowledge in using tools and equipment that allows people to interact in the digital world. We also offer Arts and Design track. The OLOPSC Senior High School also offers the Arts and Design track with the two specializations. The first is Media and Visual Arts. This specialization will equip students with the right skills and basic knowledge he or she can use as she explores the fantastic and fun world of media and visual arts. The second one is Music. This specialization will enhance students' skills in music. This can be their stepping stone in becoming a great songwriter. The Arts and Design will prepare students as they wander around the design, performative, and creative industry. It aims to get students' career in the creative fields after they graduate senior high school. What are the learning areas and time allotment in senior high school? On the screen are the subjects in senior high school, grades 11 and 12. 15 core subjects and 16 track subjects, which shall be divided into 7 contextualized subjects and 9 specialization subjects. What are the learning areas and time allotments? The subjects in senior high school are categorized into 3: core, applied, and specialized. The curriculum has 31 80-hour subjects. 15 are core subjects, which shall be taken by students regardless of the track they will choose. 16 shall be track subjects, which shall be divided into 7 contextualized subjects and 9 specialization subjects. Each subject will have 80 hours per semester except for PE and Health, which will be 20 hours per semester for 4 semesters. Senior high school core curriculum is not comparable in junior high school. There are variety of subject areas offered, and most of these are the general education subjects, which are now in the senior high school level. The 8 learning areas are as follows: language. humanities, communications, mathematics, philosophy, science, social science, PE, and health. These core subjects shall be offered in all tracks for 2 semesters in grades 11 and 12. On the table is a sample set of subjects of your children in grade 11 for the first semester. There are 7 core subjects offered across strands and 2 specialized subjects added to the list of the subjects. Example, if your child's strand is STEM, he or she will have core subjects and 2 specialized subjects, general chemistry and pre-calculus, a total of 9 subjects for the semester. If your child is an ABM student, specialized subjects are business, mathematics, and organization and management. Let us now proceed to the time allotment per subject. Each subject is taught for 60 minutes for 4 times a week, except for PE, which is taught 60 minutes once a week. Your children have homeroom period also. The homeroom period is part of the class schedule of the section before they start with the first period subject. In homeroom class, we develop among students the school values, the S-RISE. A student receives a rating for the homeroom in each period. Classes starts at 7 a.m. and end at 2 p.m. What is the learning modality for this school year? We will implement the full face-to-face classes, but online mode will be implemented as the need arises. We will maintain the independent study days scheduled every first and third Fridays of the month to give them the time to work on the projects, performance tasks, activities, and other schoolwork. During ISD, the conduct of learning activities will be asynchronous in nature. They can send queries and messages to their teachers via Google Classroom in case of clarification on the task at home. ISD will start on the third Friday of August. What is the learning management system? The Google Suite for Education will serve as the primary learning management system for online classes, facilitating effective communication, collaboration, resource sharing among students and teachers. This year, we will also implement the ARALinks Coding Education. ARALinks Coding Education is an added feature in the curriculum. It creates digital literacies, builds a solid foundation, and empowers future-ready learners, which is one goal of OLOPS for students. ACE brings a culture of making, sharing, and invention to the classroom. With ACE, students learn how to create digital solutions to address real-world problems and improve the quality of living. This could be in the form of applications, games, interactive fictions, chatbots, and other computational artifacts. Example of this is physical computing projects where safety and health policies permit. Students also gain an additional language and a medium for self-expression and knowledge construction when they learn how to code. Another ACE goal is to decongest the projects of students in a term. Let us now proceed to the next topic. How do we grade the students' performance? How can they be included in the list of honors students? When is a student promoted to the next grade level or retained in the same grade level? The next topic will answer these questions. On the K-12 grading system in senior high school, the school year is divided into 2 semesters. Each semester has 2 grading periods. Within each period, the e-report card is issued once. The averaging system is used in grading students' performance. The criteria in grading grades 11 and 12. In line with the implementation of the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, the Department of Education ordered the public and private schools to adopt the Enclosed DepEd Order No. 8, Series of 2015, new policy guidelines on classroom assessment for the K-12 basic education program. The 3 components of the K-12 assessments are the written works, performance tasks, and term assessments. For written works, it assesses learners' understanding of concepts and application of skills. and prepares the learners for term examinations. Samples of written outputs or written works are the following: quizzes, sit works, essay, reaction papers, journals, book reviews, and others. Written outputs consist of the following examples, and each subject has its own written output depending on its nature. Second, performance tasks. The second criteria is the performance task or PT. This criteria involves the students in the learning process individually or with teammates. It gives students the freedom to express learning in diverse ways. They may create innovative products or do performance-based tasks, including skills demonstrations, group presentations, oral works, multimedia presentations, and research projects. The screen are activities of your children in school that fall under the performance tasks. Some examples are summative tests, debates, composition, role-playing, exhibits, research projects, and others. The last criteria is periodic or term assessments. The term assessment are the prelims and midterm, pre-finals, and final examinations. The schedule is indicated in the calendar of activities for the month. It measures student learning at the end of the term, and it synthesizes all learning skills, concepts, and values learned for the entire semester. This will be administered in September and November for the first semester and January and March for the second semester. Following guidelines shall be observed in the administration of the periodic term assessments. First, as a rule, no special examinations are given to a student who fails to take them on the regular schedule. However, for valid reasons, such as student's illness or death of an immediate family member, the said examination may be administered provided that the parents forward a letter of request to the department head or principal. Second, no advance exam may be given to any student. Other guidelines are the following. A student caught cheating during a test gets a grade of 0 in that test and a conduct grade reduction for that period. Settlement of accounts due is expected before a student is allowed to take the examinations. If classes are suspended on examination day, the subject scheduled for testing on the day of suspension shall be the same subjects to be tested upon the resumption of classes. For example, if classes are suspended on the day 1 of the midterm exams, upon the resumption of classes, day 1 schedule will still be followed. Promotion and retention. What is promotion policy of the school in senior high school? Promotion in all levels is by subject. Final grade of 75 or higher in all learning areas in a semester promotes the students to the next semester. The figures below specify the guidelines to be followed for learners' promotion and retention as stipulated in DepEd Order Number 8, Series of 2015. The first guidelines in promotion and retention. The passing grade is 75 and the lowest grade is 70%. A student who got a rating of 74 and below in a prerequisite subject in a learning area must pass the remedial or summer classes for failed competencies in the subjects before he or she shall be allowed to enroll in the higher level subject. A student who fails in any subject or repeats the curriculum is automatically placed under academic probation. Requirements for promotion and retention. Final grade of at least 75 in all learning areas for a student to proceed to the next semester. Irregular students are allowed in senior high school. If a student did not meet expectations in any subject or learning area at the end of the semester, The student must pass remedial classes for failed competencies in the subject or learning areas to be allowed to enroll in the next semester. Otherwise, the learner must retake the subject failed. Another guidelines, a student must pass all the learning areas in the senior high school before he or she earns the senior high school diploma in order to be promoted to college. Let us now proceed to the homeroom, conduct, and co-curricular grades. The periodic grades in conduct, homeroom, and co-curricular are in letters. Conduct grades are based on how students fares vis-a-vis the school core values of SRISE, spirituality, responsibility, integrity, caring culture, and excellence. Below is the rating scale with corresponding numerical equivalents and description. Highest is E, which is 95 to 100 equivalent, and that is excellent. And the lowest is U, with unsatisfactory equivalent to 70 to 74 grades. Grades in homeroom, conduct, and co-curricular activities are not included in the computation of the term general average, but considered in the selection of honors. Progress report cards or Form 138. The report card is posted on the Scolista portal at the end of every term to update the student and the parents of the performance in the school. The grades can only be viewed by those with settled school fees. A printed copy of the report card may be requested if it's needed for valid reason. A printed card shall be issued year-end. For the quarter and year-end honors students selected, what awards can student possibly receive? These are some questions that I'm going to answer in the next topic, honors and awards. For the senior high school, a student is qualified to be a periodic merit awardee if he or she meets the following criteria: a grade of 88 or higher in all subjects, a midterm or final term average of 90 or higher, a grade of highly satisfactory or better in homeroom, conduct, and curricular grades. A student shall be included in the list of Academic Excellence Award if he or she has been a merit awardee in both the first and second semesters of the school year. Academic Excellence Awards are given to the grade 11 students who obtain the following averages: with highest honors, 98 to 100, with high honors, 95 to 97.99, and with honors, 90 to 94.99. What are the special awards in grade 11? The first one is the Strand Award. This award is given to the student who has achieved the highest average in a specific strand in grade 11, with 88% or higher in specialized subjects. Second, Best in Conduct Award. This award is given to students with the highest year-end average in conduct based on the combined weighted general averages of the first and second semesters. Let's now proceed to the year-end honors and awards for grade 12. The first is Academic Excellence Award. Following DepEd Order Number 36, Series of 2016, this criteria is observed to determine the student eligibility for Academic Excellence Award after completing senior high school program. With highest honors, 98 to 100, with high honors is 95 to 97.99, and with honors is 90 to 94.99. In addition, the following conditions must be met. A student must be a year-end merit awardee in grades 11 and 12 in OLOPS. A student must complete senior high school within the prescribed period of 2 years in OLOPS. And a student must not have been involved in any disciplinary case during the last 2 years of the academic year. Year-end honors awards in grade 12. The consistent honors are ranked based on their combined performance grades in grades 11 and 12 weighted as follows. Grade 11 is 30% and grade 12 is 70% a total of 100%. From among the consistent honors, the top 7 shall be recognized as the class valedictorian. He or she must be enrolled in senior high school for the period of 2 years in OLOPS. He or she must be a well-rounded individual whose accomplishments reflect the core values of the institution, and he or she obtained the highest rank based on the combined weighted averages of 30% in grade 11 and 70% in grade 12. The salutatorian. The salutatorian is the one who obtained the second highest rank. He or she receives a silver medal and certificate. The first to fifth honorable mention. These are awarded to those in ranks 3 to 7. Other consistent honors receives medals and certificates as well. We also give recognition to other year-end merit awardees in grade 12. These are students who have been consistent merit awardees from the first semester and the second semester in grade 12 only. Each student will receive a medal and certificates. These are the special awards in grade 12. Strand Award. This is given to graduating students with the highest average in a particular strand based on the combined weighted general averages of 30% in grade 11 and 70% in grade 12. Conduct Award. This is given to students with the highest average in conduct in grades 11 and 12 levels. Loyalty Award. This is given to the student who studied in OLOPS from Kinder 2 to grade 12. Another special award in grade 12 is Outstanding Research Paper First Strand Award. This award is given to graduating students who have made outstanding contributions through research done individually, in pairs, or in group, and whose research findings can be used to drive better efficiency and productivity, as well as to improve the lives of the people in the school and or community. Award for Work Immersion. This award is given to graduating students who have shown outstanding academic rating in the work immersion subject. The rating should consist of the learner's performance and or output during work immersion. The next is Athletes of the Year. This award is given to a student with a high level of performance in sports that has brought honor and pride to the school yet managed to keep a healthy balance with academics. Journalist of the Year. The Journalist of the Year is awarded to the student or students who have demonstrated outstanding achievements in journalism, contributing to the well-being of the student body and bringing pride to the school. Leadership Award. This is awarded to the graduating students who have shown the qualities of a good leader and has been actively involved in school activities. And the Grand OLOPSC Award. This is the highest distinction given to graduating students who throughout high school life has manifested the qualities of an ideal OLOPSCian through exemplary behavior, excellence in academics, and active involvement in school activities. He or she receives the OLOPS Grand Gold Medallion and certificates. Scholarship Grants. OLOPS offers incentives to students who get the top 3 ranks in their level by the year end. These students are given incentives in the form of tuition fee discounts to be availed upon enrollment in OLOPS the following school year. The discounts are as follows. Rank 1, free tuition fees. Rank 2, 75% discount on tuition fees. And Rank 3, 50% discount on tuition fees. We also offer scholarship grants. First is GASPE program. The expanded government assistance to students in private education program give tuition fee assistance to qualified incoming grade 11 students from the public and private schools who will enroll in OLOPS. Grantees will enjoy the subsidy through voucher system. Dear parents, With you in the OLOPSC Senior High School, we hope that the presentation about our academic program enlighten you of the things that you would like to clarify about. We also hope that this orientation will be the start of our stronger homeschool collaboration for your children this school year 2024-2025. Why choose OLOPS for your children's education? In OLOPS, we always aim for academic excellence. We build strong character formation. We have caring and competent teachers and staff. The school has affordable school fees without sacrificing the quality of instruction. And we prepare your children to be enabled and empowered learners ready for the future. OLOPS is a FAPES certified school, and OLOPS is a Level 2 PAASCU accredited school. Let me end my presentation by this quote from the Special Ed Resource. A teacher should inspire a child to reach academic success. A parent should inspire a child to use that success in a way that influences positive change in the world. Because at the end of the day, the most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of parents. Thank you very much from the senior high school family.
Thank you, Mrs. Hernandez, for that comprehensive presentation. We hope that everyone joining us today found it beneficial. At this point, please join me in welcoming our Senior High School Assistant Principal for Academic Affairs, Mr. Jomel Valispin, who will discuss the co-curricular program for senior high school.
Our beloved Chairman, Madam Carmen Catay Salvador, to our hardworking President, Dr. Armida Salvador Samaniego, other school administrators, parents, and teachers, good day to all. I am Mr. Jomil Balispin, the Senior High School Assistant Principal for Academics, and I am more than willing to serve and assist you and your children this school year. In the bustling halls of Our Lady of Perpetual Socorro College Senior High School, a world of opportunities awaits its students, from enriching co-curricular programs to engaging clubs. The school offers diverse activities to help students grow and excel in their areas of interest. Let's have a closer look at the various co-curricular programs and clubs that makes OLOPS Senior High School an educational hub of learners who are empowered, enabled, and ready for the future. The co-curricular activities of senior high school are as follows. Number one, we have strand activities. Strand activities are activities prepared by each strand on assigned month. This aim to enhance the skills and concepts taught in the classroom. Spiritual activities are designed to deepen the spiritual growth and maturity of students regardless of religion. Sports activities aim to improve students' physical fitness and wellness, and at the same time develop their sportsmanship, camaraderie, in various in and off-campus sport activities and tournaments. Club activities are those organized by the clubs of which each student is a member of an interest club. Below are the clubs and organization by cluster that the school offers. Student Council. It is the overall governing council of the senior high school student body. Academic cluster. Clubs inclined with the core subjects in high school. We have Science Enrichment Club, a club that aims to enrich the skills of its member in the different fields of science. This club is also the official senior high school training group for students who will be joining science-related competitions. Math Wizards Wing, a club which utilizes the wonders of mathematics subject in creating projects and outputs. English League, the official English enrichment club of the senior high school department. This club will develop the skills of its member in the different aspects of the English language. Young Entrepreneur Club, a club that will enhance the student skills and knowledge in entrepreneurship. Journalist Club, the official senior high school newsletter, training and working group, arts cluster, clubs that develop the creativity and talents of the student in the field of multimedia and arts, film and photography guild, a guild that will develop the skills of its member in photography and filmmaking. Artist Society. It is the official creative arts guild of the senior high school, coming up with the different phases of arts. Civic cluster. Clubs that focus on civic engagement and exposing its member to the needs of the community. Environmental Advocates and Sustainability Wing, a club that aims to spread the word of environmental awareness. Peer Support and Guidance Club, a club which provides an avenue for its members to connect with their peers and support each other in terms of their mental and emotional well-being. Outreach and Social Civic Awareness Club, a club which aims to provide assistance and service to the school community through programs that will help in the betterment of its members. Performing Arts Cluster, clubs that hone the God-given talents of the students in the field of performing arts. The Senior High School Dance Club, it is the club which aims to provide a creative avenue for students with passion for dancing. While Senior High School Chorale is a club which groups all students with the talent and passion for singing. A spiritual cluster, clubs that develop and harbor the students' spiritual awareness. Under it is the Senior High School Campus Ministry, the student chapter of the school's campus ministry. The last cluster is the Sports Cluster, the cluster that will not only be promoting sports and esports, but will also teach the students with the basics of sports officiating and mechanics. Under it is Sport, Health, and Wellness Club and Esports Club. All of students also engage in different sports and athletics competition, which is why we have a program for those who want to showcase their God-given talents by representing the school in outside sports competition. We have varsity program. OLOPS varsity program is designed for selected students deemed capable of representing the school in various off-campus sports tournament competitions. Involvement of students should not interfere with studies, but instead contribute to their well-balanced formation. As we bring all the program into co-curricular and clubs, we set policies and guidelines to make this possible for our learners. Policies and guidelines on student activities. Every student is a bona fide member of the Senior High School Student Council and should belong to only one interest club. Membership is determined through application limited to a class size of 40 students. A student is required to be a member of one club. There are no auditions and qualifying exam for interested applicants. Varsity players are still required to join a club. Varsity players are not automatically members of the sports-related clubs. Club meetings are conducted on-site every Thursday from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Activities beyond school hours require parents or guardians' permission. Only those with activity forms signed by parents or guardians are allowed to join. Club grade will be included in the report card and is considered in the selection of honors. As I end this sharing about the senior high school co-curricular program, one thing becomes clear. The co-curricular programs and clubs in OLOPS go beyond academics. It shapes character, ignites passion, and cultivates skills that serve these students well beyond their school years in the institution. If you have other concerns and queries regarding the co-curricular and clubs of your children, feel free to visit the senior high school office so you will be assisted right away. Thank you so much and God bless us all.
Thank you, Mr. Vallespin, for that insightful and engaging presentation. Dear parents and guardians, let us take every opportunity to encourage our children to engage not only in academic responsibilities, but also to participate in co-curricular activities that will further shape their character, passion, and skills. Indeed, holistic development involves enriching every dimension of a child's well-being. Moving forward, let us welcome our Assistant Principal for Administrative Affairs, Mrs. Cara Elaine Tubat, to explain to us the school policies, rules, and regulations under the Student Formation Program.
To our dearest Madam Carmen Caday Salvador, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Armida Salvador Samaniego, OLOPS President, parents, a pleasant day to all. It's my pleasure to meet you virtually at the Senior High School Parents Orientation. Thank you for spending your time with us today. I am Mrs. Cara Elaine E. Tubat, the OIC Assistant Principal for the Administration of the Senior High School Department. Part of our school's vision and mission is to empower our students to be individuals of good character. That is why we have a program to achieve this, the Student Formation Program, which includes the policies, rules, and regulations of the school. Allow me to discuss the senior high school policies, school rules, and regulation this school year 2024-2025. Student Formation Program. OLOPS College created a program that will serve as guide for students' welfare and security. It is a plan of action by which OLOPS educates the school community on the code of student conduct, shares its core values, and assists students who fail to adhere to the expectations described within the code. Its end goal is to encourage the students to obey the rules not for fear of punishment, but for understanding the importance of obeying them. The school is governed by the 2010 Revised Manual of Regulations for Private Schools, Article 14, entitled School Discipline. The Student Formation Program is designed to realize the vision of OLOPS. The school focuses not only on the academics, but also in the character formation of its student. This is the revised vision of OLOPS. We envision OLOPS as a premier caring educational institution committed to the development of a progressive and peaceful society by developing its graduates to be of good character, responsible stewards of God's gift, and empowered and enabled for the future. The next slide are the OLOPS core values. OLOPS espouses a set of core values that serve as the basis for all behavior in the organization. It is expected that once these values are shared by all members, there will evolve a culture that will lead the school community to the realization of its vision. The core values are spirituality, respect and responsibility, integrity, caring culture, and excellence. The OLOPS Code of Discipline is a system or set of policies and rules which governs the conduct of the students, the enforcement of which is established for the benefit of all. Discipline is a shared responsibility for students, administrators, teachers, parents, and the community. Let me now present to you some of the school rules and regulations. Let me start with the school uniform this school year. A, stu- a student should wear the prescribed uniform. The uniform is the symbol of the school. It must be worn with pride and dignity at all times. Wearing the school uniform will develop the habits of proper grooming and good appearance when working with face-to-face. The daily uniform for boys consists of a plain white polo shirt with navy blue vest and checkered necktie, plain white sleeveless undershirt, OLOPS pin, navy blue long pants, straight cut, black low-cut leather shoes, and plain black socks. The daily uniform for girls consists of a white short-sleeved blouse with a vest and checkered necktie with OLOPS pin, navy blue, four-plaited skirt with the hem line at least 1 inch below the knees, and black closed shoes with a 1 inch heel. The PE uniform consists of blue OLOPS PE shirt, navy jogging pants with OLOPS logo, and rubber shoes with white socks. Borrowing the daily and PE uniform is not allowed. Wearing altered jogging pants is not allowed. School ID. The ID is part of the school uniform. It must be worn upon entry, at the gate, and throughout the day while a student is on the school premises. The entry of a student without an ID shall be coordinated by the guard to the office of the principal. A student with a damaged or lost ID must fill out the request form for the reissuance of ID from the cashier's office, who will process the replacement. A student must get a temporary ID at the CSF office if the replacement is not yet issued. Face mask. The face mask this school year is still recommended to wear. Students who have cough or cold must wear face masks at all times. Students who are in the open and ventilated area may not wear face masks. Grooming. The uniform should be clean and well pressed. Hair should be of natural color. For girls, hair should be neat and simply styled. Colorful headband, clips, and ribbons are not allowed. For boys, hair should be decent looking and properly cut. Boys should not sport a bald, skinhead, or punk look. Haircut inspection is on every first Monday of the month by the Coordinator for Student Formation or CSF. Fingernails should be neatly clipped and without nail polish. Attendance and punctuality. An ideal OLOPSian attends classes regularly and punctually. He or she is expected to be present unless he has to be absent for a valid reason. In case of an absent, a student must email to the class advisor a scanned excuse letter with a parent's signature. In case of a prolonged absence due to illness, the excuse letter must be with a scanned medical certificate. It is a student responsibility to make up for lessons missed. Absences do not exempt a student from academic requirements like assignments, projects, book reports, themes, and etc. A student must be in a school 20 minutes before his or her scheduled classes. Non-appearance in the class will mean an absence. A student who reports to class after 7 o'clock is considered late. Excused absence. Absences are excused in the following cases: illness of a student, death of an immediate family member, accident or emergency, flood or heavy rains as announced through radio or TV, appearance in court or appointment with embassies upon presentation of official notice prior to the designated date. The following are corrective measures for students who will incur tardiness or unexcused absences during classes: verbal warning, first written warning, first parent-teacher conference, second written warning and guidance referral, and second parent-teacher conference. What will happen if a student incurred more than the allowable cases of tardiness or absences? If this situation happens, a student will be placed under attendance probation. What is attendance probation? Attendance probation is imposed on a student with at least 15 accumulated unexcused absences or at least 15 cases of tardiness. A student who is placed under attendance probation may not be included in honor list. A student with excessive absences may be dropped from the school following the DepEd policy on attendance if a student incurs absences equivalent to 20% of the total number of school days for the current year. A student shall not be given credit in a school year if he or she reaches this number of absences. A student placed under attendance probation and conduct probation within the school year may be denied readmission the following school year. Let me discuss another possible probation for a student, the conduct probation. In the revised student handbook, there is a list of offenses that the student should not violate. The offenses are categorized as minor and serious offense. Commission of any may place the student under conduct probation, more if the violation is categorized as a serious offense. This list of offenses will be part of the orientation of the class advisors during the orientation days. A student who violates the indicated offenses will be given corrective measures as follows: conduct grade deduction, conduct probation. A student who incurred any two of the serious offenses or a very serious offense within the school year shall be placed under conduct probation. A student who is under conduct probation but continues to incur offenses may be denied readmission the following school year. Note that other offenses will be discussed by the class advisors during their homeroom. Norms of conduct. The following norms of conduct shall be implemented to students. Students must be at school 20 minutes before the class, be respectful all the time, abide by the school's rules and regulations stated in the Student Handbook 2024, wear your face mask if needed, be responsible for your personal belongings, and avoid loitering. Other relevant rules and guidelines during class. Recess and lunchtime. Student must eat their snacks and lunch only in the high school canteen. No one is allowed to eat inside the classrooms, lobby, and corridors. During recess or lunch, students must bring their money for security reasons. The students may also use the recess and lunch to visit the library, guidance, and other offices for official business. Electronic circulars and reply slips. Communications circulars this school year will be online. Electronic circulars are issued through the students' Gmail accounts. A reply email of acknowledgement for the received circulars is expected from the parents 2 to 3 days after the circulars have been sent. Class advisors remind the students of any circulars sent to their Gmail accounts. Suspension of classes. The school abides by the DepEd policies on the suspension of classes due to typhoon or inclement weather. The following guides are based on the existing policies of DepEd on suspension of classes. Signal number 2 automatically suspends classes in the grade school and high school. Classes are also suspended upon the declaration of the city government of Marikina and the head of the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, NDRRMC. If an announcement comes after classes have started, dismissal is at 12 noon. Only those with fetchers or services may be allowed to go home before 12 noon. If classes are suspended on Friday, any activity scheduled the following Saturday or Monday is canceled. There will be no classes during holidays and breaks. Parent-teacher conferences. Parent-teacher conferences or PTC are concrete ways where friendship and confidence between the parents and teachers can be struck to initiate or strengthen the collaboration for the development of the children. A parent desiring for a conference with a teacher should notify the principal's office ahead of time. Parents are expected to comply with the scheduled conferences. If they are not available on the date or time indicated in the PTC form, they should inform the class advisor through email their inability to do so and to request for a change of schedule. Insurance benefits. All of senior high school students are entitled to insurance claims for medical expenses incurred due to accidents. This accidental medical reimbursement is maximum of 25,000. To claim, the following requirements must be submitted: insurance form, original receipt, doctor prescription, incident report, and the statement account or hospital bill. Contributions and solicitations. Without the approval of the school administration, contribution and solicitation of whatever nature is not allowed. See or call the high school principal for verification in case of doubt. Delivery of materials. The delivery of food and school materials a child forgot to bring is discouraged. This is the school's way of training the students to be responsible. They should learn to check their things before leaving home. Lost and found items. A student is responsible for safekeeping of his or her personal belongings. In case of loss, the incident must be reported to the teacher or advisor. The school does not encourage students to bring valuables like jewelry, expensive rubber shoes, calculators, big amount of money, cell phones, laptops, tablet, guitar, and others. The school shall not be held liable in case of losses. Lost and found items are listed on the bulletin board outside the CSF office. Birthday celebrations. The school does not allow the holding of birthday parties so as not to disturb classes. Transportation service. The school does not exercise jurisdiction over transportation services, ferrying all options to and from school. Neither is it a party to any of their transaction with the parents or guardians of the students availing of their services. Parents or guardians should check if the services of their children bear the OLOPS sticker. The OLOPS sticker allows a transportation service to unload your children in the parking area. Without the sticker, the students are not safe because they are made to alight outside the school gates. Disaster Preparedness Program. The school has a program in disaster preparedness. It is included in one of their core subjects. Students should be familiar with the exit routes and also the evacuation areas. Security measures. Entry or exit points for senior high school students is Gate 2. Classrooms and corridors are off limits to parents, guardians, and visitors. A student is allowed to leave the room only for compelling reasons or upon notice from the principal's office. A student can be granted early dismissal for reasonable causes only by the principal or assistant principal upon presentation of a letter of request signed by the parent or official guardian. A fetcher should present an ID to prove his or her identity. No student is allowed to stay within the school campus after 5 p.m., except for the varsity players who extends during their scheduled training in the presence of their trainer or coach. I hope that the discussion of student formation program makes you aware of the school rules and regulations for your child's safety and character formation. We are partners in student success. To end, we would like to thank you for sending your children to the OLOPS Senior High School Department. We hope to work with you hand in hand for the holistic development of your children. OLOPS is making sure that the best discipline will be accorded to your children, our students. We look forward to partnering with you as we embark again to a full face-to-face classes. True to our commitment, vision, and mission, OLOPS College is ready to empower and enable our students' future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Tubat, for that informative discussion regarding our school policies, rules, and regulations. We certainly embody the values of our school when we practice value formation and discipline. As we move to the final part of our program, we'd like to emphasize that at OLOPS, our mission extends beyond delivering quality education. We are also committed to offering excellent student services that are essential to your child's needs and development. With that, allow me to introduce you to the OLOPS Student Services.
Welcome, students, to the High School to College Guidance Center. Guidance Vision. The Guidance Office is a place where students are assisted in their academic career, personal and social development by caring counselors and staff. Guidance Mission. We in the Guidance Center commit ourselves to assisting the students to become well-balanced individuals, equipped with self-understanding and self-direction that will prepare them for a purposeful life. Guidance Services. Information and student development. To provide students with information and resources to make informed decisions about their academic, personal, and career development. Individual inventory. To gather data about students' preferences, strengths, medical, academic, and social informations. Counseling services. To support students in their personal, academic, and career development through professional guidance and intervention. We offer routine interview, individual counseling, group counseling, career counseling, and many more. Testing. To gather data and insights about students' abilities, achievements, interests, and personalities. Guidance facilities. Working area. Receiving area. Testing room. Counseling room. Get to know the guidance team.
Here in the Guidance Center, you are safe, and you can be your authentic you.
To formally end our program, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our dear parents, guardians, and students who have joined us for today's Virtual Parents Orientation. Your support is invaluable, and we look forward to your continued support in our future endeavors. We also welcome your feedback on today's Virtual Parents Orientation. If you are joining via YouTube Live, please access the evaluation link in the description box below. For those watching on Facebook Live, you may click on the link pinned in the comment section or simply scan the QR code displayed on your screen. We kindly request you to fill out the evaluation forms today. We look forward to making this school year meaningful for our students, together with our dear parents and guardians. With that, thank you for joining us for this year's Virtual Parents Orientation. This has been Miss Ayoni Soriano from Cluster 2 Senior High School Guidance Center. Goodbye and God bless everyone.
Heavenly Father, loving God, as we prepare to conclude, we once again lift up our hearts to you. Our hearts praise you for your utmost wisdom in granting us solutions to the problems offered today. The divine source of all life, we thank you for the gifts of fellowship and understanding, of mutual respect and shared vision. We are grateful for the gifts of perseverance and insight into the common concerns we share. For this and all other graces, we are thankful. As we proceed to our task, may your grace be with us as we fulfill our duties and responsibilities. As you have blessed our coming together, now please do bless our journeys. Lord, you taught us to love, to be humble, and to see you in others. May we perceive your face in each of us and the people around us. May we serve you through them and love them as you have loved. All this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.